Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I thought I'd get on here a little early this morning. Uh, it's 3:28. I thought I'd get on here a little early, do videos. So I want to do some um talk about some things. I'll be looking down at my phone. So the first subject that I want to talk about, I'm gonna do some reactions today. Um, but probably some reactions and some Q&A. The first thing I want to talk about is, do you try to fix people? Uh, the first statement I have to say about that is yes, I do. I try to seem to, you know, when I try to help people, I try to see to try to change them, to try to make them a better person. But you know, like somebody was telling me, you can't change nobody. People is who they are. And sometimes you have to realize that and to come to a reaction with it. I remember when me and my lover was together, I tried to change him many times. I guess you can say I tried to mold him. I feel like I tried to mold him because when when you get somebody, you always think that you can mold him into what you want him to be, not thinking that you can't do that because he's a human being. He's a person. So with that saying, you gotta treat this person like he's a human being. You can't treat him like he's a robot or something, you know, or like you training him like you're training a dog or something. And it was a lot of ways that I had to reframe myself and I had to learn that. It's a lot of things that I feel like in my late 30s or my beginning of my 30s when me and him first met that I didn't know that I do know now. But I feel like as I had got older, I learned if I wanted to be in a relationship, I had to learn how to accept the people the, or that person the way they are, whether it's a friendship relationship or whether you walking into a relationship. Being in relationships, they're already hard. You know what I'm saying? Being and having friendships are already hard. So just to sit back and to try to change somebody to something that they not is wrong. And I used to hear a lot of people tell me that. They used to tell me, what you doing it ain't right. And you need to figure it out. But the whole time that I was trying to change him, I didn't realize that I'm the one that needed to be changed. I'm the one that needed the help. I'm the one psychologically had problems, not him. I had to learn how to deal with my own issues. You know what I'm saying? Of course, yeah, he had issues, but he had to learn how to deal with his own issues on his according, on his own, you know. But I was always trying to be, I couldn't be like, I don't know if you understand this. In a gay relationship, you you got a person that played a part of a girl, and you got a person that plays the part of the man. And I was transitioning into being a transgender. You can't be both. You can only be one, you know. And I couldn't, I wouldn't allow him to if something went on in the house, whereas with the roommates and he didn't like the way things were going. And instead of me taking his side, I would take their side and let them be right. I would let them be right and let him be wrong. And a lot of times I felt like that's what caused our relationship to turn over and go this way. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess what I'm saying is I learned in the long run that you can't fix people. If you meet a person and they was raised in the hood and they at ghetto, that's just who they are. And I didn't realize what was that. And then you know what? I used to always call my mama because me and my mama talk about anything and everything. And she told me that you have to let him have some say so. He was helping me. He was doing everything, but he felt like that it was supposed to be our house, but I feel like it was my house. And I feel like he ain't had no say so on what I did. Like if I ran up and down the street, I don't have to tell him nothing where I'm going. That's just what it was. And that's just what it was, and that's just how I feel at that time and moment. But like I say, as you get older, you learn things. So that's all I want to say, y'all, and I thank y'all for listening. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long.